For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello, welcome to Attwoolls Camping and Leisure with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you a review on the Outwell Vermont XLP. It's a classic model for Outwell and it's one they've done for many of years. It's one of those tents that everyone always asks to see up, but it's really hard to put up. Why is that? It's so big. Beautiful tent as it is, plenty of features inside, but the size of it just makes it a bit harder for companies like ourselves to put up on display. We do various tent shows throughout the year and we always take it along because there's always one model everyone wants to see up. Mainly because it offers so many things to so many different people. So separate sections, so you've got obviously a sleep, 7 in the back, good sized living area and a great sized canopy area as well. You've got obviously the ability of the door in several different positions to open it up and put it on poles like we have here just to create additional canopy so it really becomes a lovely big nice tent. Not really much has changed in it over the years, but it's still one that's, like I said, asked for all the time. Got a nice strong 150 denier fabric, so it's going to last a good amount of time. Steel poles, so it normally comes in 2 boxes, one for sort of the main body of the tent and everything else, and one for the poles, which is separate. Yeah, again, just keeps the weight down of each item rather than having one giant bag with everything that weighs an absolute ton. You've got special sort of things such as Outwell's sort of pegging system. So it's particularly colour coordinated pegs to go with certain areas. So guy ropes, for example, we use a yellow peg. The rest of the pegging points we usually use a black peg, and then you've got a really nice strong steel peg for the main tension points. It's a model which offers plenty of light, but also you get your privacy as well, because the PVC windows which you find on the Vermont are sort of tinted, so you can't see in, but you can see out, so you don't compromise with privacy. Yeah, again, you've still got blinds, so you can do them all up, so when you want to keep it dark inside, certainly for the evening time, you can do that as well. Good ventilation panels along the side. Helps you get a good circulation of air inside a tent, so on a warm summer's day, you're still not going to be too hot inside the actual tent itself. You can buy additional optional extras for it, such as the roof liner, which has been very popular in recent years, and will sort of fit previous year's models as well. So we'll have a little bit of a look inside and talk through some more features of the Vermont. So now we're inside the Vermont. First thing you can see is the nice big open sort of canopy area you've got here. So really nice and wide and a good sort of depth. The door on the front of the canopy area has different openings. So you've got the best choice of 3 different scenarios. You can have it sort of like a small door, a slightly wider, and a wider again door. So it's really nice and versatile. You've got curtains on the inside of the canopy area, which yet again not a lot of tents will have. So you can get your privacy on the stuff inside here. So if you wanted to leave your tent for say a whole day, for example, you can quite happily be assured that no one's going to look in and see, oh, that's a nice cooker, let's have some of that. You've got also additional poles in the canopy area, which basically allow you to hang various bits and bobs. So you've got one on that side and yet again one on that side as well. The door, which is behind me, obviously can be completely zipped up, so if you are cooking, you can make sure you leave the canopy open and still have a good circulation of air without having all the toxic gases coming in. On the reflection of that, when you're on a nice summer's day like it is today, you can actually open this door completely up and have it as one big nice open area. Yeah, again, you've got a zip along the bottom so that can go all the way back there. You can actually now see what is to the right of me here, which is the wardrobe, which is supplied with the actual Vermont XLP. So yet again, you've also got a hanging rail in there, so you can hang some sort of hang your clothing for the weekend or the week, and it keeps it all in a nice separate area which can be zipped up so you don't really think about it and it doesn't become part of it. On the reflection of that, what you can also do if you don't want that is just take it down and use that internal room just as well, more space inside the tent. One thing you've also got along the bottom here between the 2 areas is pretty much a very low cusp door. So the choice is you haven't really got much of a trip hazard in and out of the tent itself. Moving to the very back of the tent, you can see sort of the sleeping arrangement we have. So it's a 7 berth, So you've got decent sized living area inside of here, but also a decent sized sleeping area as well. So no problems there. You've got zip dividers between all the sections. So the joys of that means if you want to, you can have it as one big nice open area or have your own privacy from your children. You've got two doors which run adjacent to the side of here. Yet again, both with mesh. So what you can do on a nice summer's day again, roll the door up, have the mesh in so you can get a good circulation of air without having to compromise of having the critters and whatnot coming in. So it keeps them at bay. Storage pockets are a good feature on this tent. So you've got loads of storage pockets in the front of the inners to put your keys and keep your clutter away from your living area. You've also got several storage pockets inside the bedroom itself. So lovely area to put torches or that in the evening, so you don't have to worry about your kids if they're afraid of the dark. Yet again, torch always handy, and you've got little small half moon, almost like curtains to your little small windows. So yet again, if your kids are sort of scared of the dark and whatnot, they can have that lighting during the morning. You've also got things like hanging points for lanterns. Also, you've got cable ties which run down there to cable entry points down by the doors. It's a separate cable entry point, so yet again, you don't have to compromise by having the door open the whole time. But in essence, it's a model, like I said, has been running for many years now, and one that's really, really popular. And certainly, people who know Outwell know what quality and how long they last. It's brilliant. One thing on the bedroom front of things, on the quality side of things, they do think about making tents last longer. So they've created a almost like a mesh way of hanging the bedrooms. So it spreads the weight rather than having one single point. Yet again, this bedroom here can be zipped off completely and taken out. So yet again, if you want to use that for more storage, it comes that versatile part again where you can easily do that. So the Vermont XLP is one model that's been running for many years, and obviously loads of optional extras to go with it, such as footprints, carpets, extensions, roof protectors. So it's a really good model and offers an awful lot for it, really. There are not many sort of steel pole tents on the market these days, but this one is certainly a winner, and that's the Vermont XLP.